it's Amanda, and I'm back again with another video. And I know, like, I look really great. I look like I'm ready for the Met Gala. No, but I'm so bored, y'all. Like, I don't think you guys understand. I'm so bored, and I'm sitting in my room, and we're showcasing once again in another video my AC because it's hot as heck, especially because I'm wearing this sweatshirt. And so that being said, I decided, you know what, like, what else can you do? You know, you love makeup, why not do a get ready with me? So I decided to do a get ready with me, but with a twist. I'm gonna do like the TMI tag, right? And y'all, I try to print out everything, like it's 100 questions, or I don't know if the actual one is 100 questions, but it like was supposed to print 100 questions, and I don't know what's good with my printer. I have like a few questions here, right? Yeah, I feel like these are so corny. Ooh, and some are weird. So we're just gonna start off with these because these ones look easier. But yeah, I'm gonna basically be answering these questions. I'm gonna put them over here. I'm gonna basically be answering the questions as I do my makeup. So the first thing I like to do is put some oil on my face because, you know, my girl is a little dry. If I look down, it's because I have a mirror right here. Anyway, and so I guess I'll just start off with the first question. Starting off, it says, if you could get married to any celebrity, who would it be? So if you know me, I literally watch so many like movies. Whether it be in the movie theaters, and I watch so many movies on Netflix, on Put Locker. Like, yes, like when I don't feel like paying for a movie, Put Locker is where it's at. And what I choose, like, I watch so many people, right? But do I really get to, there's not many who I like actually get to see their true selves. So let me think, like, who? Like, I think it would be Larenz Tate. Like, Larenz Tate is beautiful, and in both roles that I'm thinking about, like, he's like the bomb in Girls Trip and in Deuces. Like, if y'all did not watch Deuces, watch it. It's on Netflix. And so, like, I just think that he's so cute, right? He's a, you know, black brother, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, and doing this, you know, I'm thinking about Chadwick Boseman. Like, yo, when I was watching Black Panther, like, he had my heart. He had my heart. Like, you could take it, brother. You could take it. So next question. If you could, what would you change? Just because I have family, we're not going to answer that question. And it's just basically asking about first kisses. But I just think, you know, like, that's weird. We're not talking about that. If you had to live in the world of the last TV show you watched, where would you be living? I would be living in Riverdale. Like, wherever Riverdale is. Oh, wait, no. I wouldn't be living in Riverdale because I was watching The Good Witch. Y'all need to watch The Good Witch on Netflix. Like, I feel like I was watching it, like, I found it back during Christmas time, and I was like, let me watch this. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's so good. And so she's in that, and it's just basically a Netflix original thingy, and they live in Middleton. Like, I don't know where the heck Middleton is, like, because they just say Middleton, but we're just gonna say Middleton. When was the last time you insulted someone? To be honest, y'all, it's bad, but no, I don't really think I insult anybody. And if I do, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to. I feel like I'm very passionate when I talk, and so I might have insulted somebody. Ooh, I think I know. On the train. There was this homeless man who came on the train, and y'all, like, I'm just gonna say it. In New York City, literally, I cannot stand, well, no, I can, because I shouldn't say it like that, but I hate people who, like, come all up in your face. Like, who are you? You know what, speaking on that, but basically, like before I even get to the other topic, basically, like, the man, he was just like asking for money, right? And I ain't never got money for myself, so I can't even support y'all. But he just came all up in my face, and I'm like, dude, if you don't. And he's like touching me, and I love everybody. Well, I don't love everybody, but I'm all here for helping everybody. But like, his feet were very, like, they were encrusted with dirt, and I just want to leave. Let me tell you the story I was gonna say. One day, I don't know where I was coming back from, like maybe from, so basically me and my friend, we're just gonna say B because I don't know if she wants her name. We're coming home, right, from school, and as we're coming home, we take a certain subway, and as we're in the subway, we're standing up, and we're standing, like, there's always, like, if you see in New York City train stations, there's the yellow line. Please don't go past this or you might fall in. We're standing up. We know we got our umbrellas because it was a rainy day. And there's a woman sitting down. She's sitting down, and we're, like, as I was coming down the stairs, we both saw that this man was all up in her face, like, oh. And I'm like, yo, no. Like, I hate when I see people do that. Like, who the heck are you to come in my face? Like, you know, like, this is my face, this is my space, so get the heck out my face. Bars faster than your car, just stating. Anyway, and so he's all up in the woman's face, and I'm just like, I feel bad for her. Like, she's trying to ignore the man, and clearly it's her body, her space, and nobody should have been in her face. And so she's like trying to shoo him off, like, get on my face, da 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 da. And then for a moment he backs up, and he goes to, like, the police booths in the train station, and he, like, basically, like, he's like, I don't know what he did, but he's like talking to the man in there, and the man's just like not even paying him any mind. And I'm like, yeah, bro, leave her alone. And we're ready. Like, I was ready to defend her. I might have lost my life, but I was ready. Be ready. Anyway, he leaves the police booth or whatever, and he goes back to the woman, and he's right back in her face. And I just remember I was so pissed, because I'm like, yo, really, dog? You're not doing this to her. You're really not. Nothing. Let's not talk about this eyebrow. Anyway, literally she got up because the train came, and the man got up with her. And at that moment, that's how I know this man is crazy, and he needs to get slapped in his face, in his very face, because he done lost it. Get out her face. Me and my friend, we got our umbrellas ready, because we about to protect the sister, because clearly everybody else is seeing this and they're not doing anything. We're like, you know, we're ready to protect her. Push comes to shove, ain't nobody messing with my game, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know, like, she gets up, and then she goes on the train, and luckily this man did not get on the train with us, and she comes and she sits down by us, and there's like a Jamaican woman, you know, wagwan, you know, like, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I'm only saying that because my family's Jamaican. If you're not Jamaican, don't start it. So we're like this. We're like, we're looking at her, and she's like smiling at us. So we're like, girl, we were ready to protect you. We were like, and my friend picks up her umbrella. She's like, yes, we were gonna protect you. And I'm like, we wouldn't be doing nothing. But yeah, that's basically my story. I love me some New York. Not really. I feel like growing up here is different than if you're coming from California or any other place, and you're like gassed up, shoddy, like you're only thinking of New York City as Manhattan, when there are 5 boroughs here, just saying: the Bronx, Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, and Staten Island. I'm just educating, you know. Basically, that's what happened, and yeah. So that was my little spiel. What is the scariest thing you've ever experienced? People, I have never really, like, I always get like scared, but recently I feel like I've been so paranoid, and I'm about to color correct. That's why. For all those people and all my friends who don't know what the orange concealer is, color corrector. Anyway, let me just, you know.
Let me just put this around my mouth because I hate the dark spots. It's so annoying. And yeah, anyway.
One day, this is where my paranoia started. Basically, I was on the train, coming home or going home from a walk in Manhattan. It was actually the March of Dimes walk, and I went with some people from my school. We always do this where we like go I was just coming home on the train, but it was the second to last stop, and before that either, like there was these two men across from me, and earlier I remember like turning to my left, and there was this woman, and she looked at me and she looked so sus, right? And so I was like, whatever. And y'all, I'm God-fearing, so I believe in my Father. Like, I feel like everything happens for a reason, and I do not think that like what I was feeling was paranoia. I feel like it was legit. Like, but anyway, so we get to the second to last stop on the train, and as I'm sitting, I see the two men, they're left, and that girl that who was sus before, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So I don't know, like I told you, like, or I don't remember if I did, but I said basically like they've been looking at me this whole train ride, and they look so sus, and I have music in, so I can't really hear it. I was blasting my Bob Marley. I just kept looking at them, and it was freaking me out. It was freaking me out so much, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I feel like my life is being threatened. So when I get to the second to last stop, because my stop is the last stop, the man like goes like this, and it looks like he's pulling something out his pants, and I immediately thought gun. That's all I thought. And I'm like, oh my gosh, my life is at danger, or at risk. And the woman is still there, and she looks sus, and I'm like, if anything, there was like no black brothers or sisters on this train to protect me, and so if I was dying, I was gonna be like helpless, 'cause 3 people against 1. So like in the last 10 seconds before it says please stand away from the closing doors, or whatever, or stand clear of the closing doors, right? I get up with all my bags, because you get a lot of goodies when you go to the March of Dimes walk. And so yeah, so basically I had my goodies, and I got up with the quickness, y'all, because something was telling me, like, I just felt like I was gonna die that day. I just felt like they were coming after me, they were gonna kill me. And so I got off the stop. Mind you, I was pissed. I was so mad, because at the end of the day, it was literally the stop before my stop. Like, it was the second to last stop. I was about to get off. Like, I couldn't feel like I was in harm's way 2 stops, but like 5 stops before. Come on, really? But anyway, I got off, and I was so freaked out. I texted my friend real quick, and I'm like, bro, I feel like I don't know if I didn't even say anything about being paranoid. I was like, dude, I just feel like I'm about to die. Like, I felt like these people were coming after me, and they were going to kill me. And he's like, what the heck? Like, are you going crazy? Like, what is wrong with you? Why would you even think that? And I'm like, bro, I'm being serious. Like, hello? Like, what would you do if you felt that you're going to die? And so yeah, I got off the train with the quickness, and y'all, when I got off, there was another girl, and she was just sus too, but I was like, all right, that's definitely my paranoia, because she was like, you're just being paranoid or whatever. But I could say that girl I was just being paranoid about that girl. But in total, like, I feel like I wasn't being paranoid. I feel like my life was really in danger, and that's just how I felt. Like, you know, what can I do? I got home, and I told my family. Majority of them weren't even there, but I told them as soon as I walked through the door, and I was like, look, I felt like I was about to lose my life. Y'all need to tell me you love me, because I wouldn't have been here if I wasn't being smart. You know what I'm saying? After that day, like, I've been really paranoid. Oh my gosh, I hate when I forget to put foundation right here. Okay, that's still orange. Let me see. What color? Okay, no. What do you think about the most? If I had to say, what do I think about the most? I think about success. One day, and like, I think it was freshman year, my friend M, if you're watching this, M, you're a guy, and I don't know if you remember this conversation, but I don't know, I have good memory. So he was like this: Amanda, do you think you're gonna be one of those people who, when you get older, do you think you're gonna be one of those people who peaks in high school, and then when you get to life, like, you're not gonna be successful, like, you're not gonna know what to do with yourself? And I told him, I was like, I thought it, you know, I was a little fresh, so I was like, no. Who you think you took to? Like, I'm thinking, that was my face. My face is like, no, brother, I think I'm gonna do good, you know? And now that I'm older, like, now being in my junior year, I could definitely say, like, I don't think that I'm going to peak. I think if anything, I'm definitely gonna be going for, like, the sky's the limit for me, right? But I think that the only thing, like, right now, I've been thinking so much about, like, SATs, and I don't put makeup on my neck, you know, disclaimer, because I have eczema and I'm not going anywhere, so I'm not gonna put makeup on my neck. Just stating that. Anyway, and so I think about my SATs all the time, because I'm like, yo, nobody wants to give you money. No one wants to see you winning. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, and so my guidance counselor is like, you have to work hard. You have to make sure that your SAT scores are good, because, you know, based on your family income too, like, you're not gonna get any money. And so I'm always stressing out. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I need to work hard, I need to study. And I usually, like, practice for my SATs every single day, but for, like, the past 2 weeks I haven't been studying because I wanted to take a break. Like, I feel like my life is literally SAT, and I don't do, like, preps because I just don't think I want to do that. And yeah, but that's basically what I think about all the time, success. And I always think about, I'm always so scared because I don't want to be that person who changes what they want to do multiple times, right? And so that's what I think about on a daily basis. I never really cream contour, and I'm not even gonna do fancy cream contour. I'm just gonna put some, you know, I just have a dark concealer, and I just usually, you know, put it right here. But yeah, next question. What is a weird thing you love? I had to think. What is a weird thing that I love? If you know me, like, my sister always says this, like, when she points it out, I love, and I mean I love, kid shows, like kid shows from when I was a kid. So Oswald, Miss Spider, Sunny Patch. Like, if you were a Noggins kid, like, that's my thing. And so, you know, as a kid, like, that's all I don't know, childhood is something that I treasure. And, you know, growing up, I definitely see how life, because majority of my friends, of course I have friends from school, but majority of my friends who, like, I hang out with from church are definitely older than me, like, by a good 10 years or a little less than that, but they're definitely older than me. And so I see how life pertains to so many, and how it shapes and it captures people. And so I don't know, I just hung on to my childhood. And so I have so many VHS, right? Yeah, VHS. And those are like the extra big cassettes that you put into like a VCR. And yeah, I just rewatch all these kid shows, and like Little Bear. Oh, I love Little Bear. And I watch things on YouTube too. But yeah, that's just me. Like, I don't know why I'm like this, but I am. Another thing, mention something that is currently bothering you. Oh my gosh. So recently, something that has been bothering me is the school system. Last night I had a deep conversation with somebody from my school, and she is like in the top 3 with me. Basically, we were talking about how like at my school we do the ceremony for like the top 3, and we were saying how much stress they put on you. And so my school basically is saying, like, you know, you have to do this and that and the third, you know, to, you know, become valedictorian, salutatorian, yada yada yada. I can honestly say like since middle school, because my school is a middle school and a high school, like I can honestly say that I hate anything about like the top 5 or the top 3, because basically I think that the school system, like, or my guidance counselor per se, asking about how you can become or how you can work extra hard to become valedictorian or whatever, that is something discouraged, because you are expected to be happy for your the other person who's in top 1, top 3, whatever. I literally, the people who are in the top 5, I love them so much, because like I feel like they all shaped who I am. And like one of them is one of my best friends. I love her so much. So Jaclyn, yes, love you, girl. And you know, but I just feel like the school system just sucks. There's so many people or so many kids who have so much talent, right? And yet they're not recognized because they don't like school. They don't like standardized testing. They don't like that they're stuck in a room with this teacher who is so... There's some teachers who are just not good at their job. And so I just don't like the school system, and that's something that currently bothers me, and I hate it. I hate it so much. So next question is, mention something that makes you happy. So for me, something that makes me happy is going to church. And people might be like, what you like going to church? You're so young. But and I don't think that everybody in church is a great example of like this perfect example that we're all supposed to be. And I feel like there's a lot of judgment. But then again, like, I love my church. I love the people who go there, and I love the people who I associate myself with, and they just make me happy. And yeah. Mention something you do when no one is watching. Let me think. Oh, I love doing like those quizzes that so you can better know yourself, or I just love doing those type of quizzes. And I love reading articles about different bodily functions, like pus. Well, that sounds weird because I don't like cuts and stuff and pus, but I love reading just about, you know, life history, all these different things. And I definitely would urge everyone to do that, because I feel like it teaches you so much about yourself and about the world we live in. What is something you like to do when you're sad? When I'm sad, I love to watch my YouTube videos and all the YouTubers. I'm gonna start on my eyeshadow because I'm being disgusting. I need to, not being disgusting like disgusting, but like shit disgusting, that type of disgusting. I love watching YouTube videos and just hanging out with people from my church, and yeah, just watching YouTube videos. And I love eating, yo. Like, yo, I don't pass up no meal. I love me some food. I love food. And yeah, and being that I'm vegetarian, I love trying different recipes, because you're vegetarian, not everything you can eat. And like, even when I was a vegan, like, I don't even like putting like the labels, because people be like, oh my gosh, at school, y'all, everybody be attacking me. They like, oh my gosh, why you eating milk? And I'm like, because I'm vegetarian. Oh, I thought you were vegan. No, I established a couple seconds ago that I was vegetarian, but you weren't listening. But anyway, anywho, that's what I like to do. Yeah. How did I even get from what do you like to do when you're sad to that, to being vegetarian? But anyway, that's what I like to do when I am sad. What is the best gift you've ever received? The best gift I've ever received is the gift of time. And that sounds weird, but I love spending time with people. Like, that's, oh my gosh. Let me tell you the best gift I ever received. Or the one that I could just think so closely. One of the best ones was when my friend Bridget came to my house, and my room is clean. I just didn't make my bed. But she helped me clean my room, and this is recent, and I was so grateful, because like, literally, you're the bomb.com, Bridget, and I want you to know that, okay? Literally, my room is a direct correlation of, this is definitely not a good brush to blend out. Anyway, and so yeah, that was like the best gift I've ever received. What is the major physical trait you look for in a partner? The physical, I guess a smile. Yo, I love a good smile. Like, and a good smile. Like, I love that. That definitely captures me. And yeah, I love it. Have you ever been betrayed by someone you care about? I don't think I've ever been betrayed. I can't say that I've ever been betrayed necessarily, or maybe I have when I was younger, but I don't know. I just never could fit in. I never fit in with people when I was younger. Like, I really didn't. And I'm just thinking back now. That's why I literally hang out with people older than me. But I don't know. I never fit in. And so I never really, like, I was betrayed, but I didn't see it as being betrayed because, you know, like, those weren't people that I wanted to really spend my time with. So I've never been betrayed. Have you ever had a crush on a teacher? Duh. Yo, I feel like there's really no kid who, like, didn't have that one crush on a teacher. I feel like I have. Let me think. Yeah, I could think of a couple. And some of them don't even have good judgment, or they're not even good teachers. I'm just throwing that out there. So if you go to my school, pick it up, especially my friends. Pick that thing up, because you know who I'm talking about. Anyway, but they're cute. I could give them that. They're cute. So, next question. Have you ever kissed a non-family member on the lips? Duh. Like, what you expect? Who are you kissing? Why would you be kissing? Like, well, I mean, you can kiss a family member on the lips because babies, but duh. Have you ever liked a person your friend was dating? No, I really haven't. And if I did like them, like the person that they're dating, I liked them before they were dating them or after. So, yeah. Have you ever used somebody for your personal gain? Yes. And I don't think that has to, I feel like that question has a negative connotation, but I don't think that has to be a bad, why does that have to be a bad thing? Like, I don't think that I don't think that has to be a bad thing. So I have, and like, for personal gain, like, that's literally the definition of connections, I feel like, in life. Like, what do you expect? I'm trying to think, what the heck do I want to put on my, I think I'm gonna use my Jaclyn Hill palette. Y'all, I'm so happy she got a new packaging. This is not the this is not the new packaging because it's dirty, but yeah. Next, how tall are you? I think I'm 5'9". Yeah. Next, if you could choose one Disney prince to marry, who would you choose? I gotta think, because I don't like Sleeping Beauty's prince. I feel like you can't base princes off of like the classics like Snow White and Sleeping Beauty, because like I feel like the newer Disney movies put more empathy and more emotion into their princes. So yeah, so I wouldn't say like old ones. Let me think. I love Aladdin. Like, I love me some Aladdin. Aladdin is hilarious. What are other princes? Next, if you could choose one Disney princess to be, who would you be? I would love to be Belle. Yo. Oh, I forgot about that prince. No, I think we could use the prince from Beauty and the Beast, right? Yeah, Beauty and the Beast, because I love the Beast. I love the Beast. So I would love to be Belle, because I feel like she's so much like me. I love reading, and there must be more than this provincial life. I would love to be Belle. I think belleisthebomb.com. And if you don't want to be Belle, like, what are you doing with your life? Who are you? Oh, how far have you gone to get something you desire? I don't think I've gone that far. Ooh, I have an internship this summer with a judge, and I didn't go that far because it wasn't that much work, but I definitely like used my talents and I'm good with people. I think I'm really good with talking to, so I use that talent. These questions are so stupid. Like, have you ever been loved by someone you didn't love back? Like, I'm not old enough to be loving nobody right now, all right? Besides my mama and my papa and my grandma and my grandfather. What's up, granddad? It says, have you ever dated somebody you met online? Not technically. No, not really. What else? Like, yo, these questions suck. And there's not even that much of them, too. Like, what else? Okay. How long have you ever gone without taking a shower? I think maybe 2 days. Oh, what is the worst gift you have ever given? I think the worst gift I've ever given is whatever I give my family for Christmas when I was a kid. Not when I was a kid, because when I was 12, like, that is a kid age, but I feel like I could have saved up my money because my mom gave me school money, but I sucked. I just sucked, all right? That's the worst. The worst gifts, I gave like dollar gifts from the dollar store. I would give my grandma like those rose petal thingies, like the rose petal soaps that I'm sure would peel your skin and just do nothing for you. I've definitely like re-gifted a lot of things when I was a kid. Oh, I'm sorry for the change in lighting, but it's just making me look glowier. I'm just loving it. And I know this video is about to be dumb long and I'm about to have to edit OD, but it's alright. Do it for the, I was gonna say do it for the gram, but do it for the YouTube. Oh, it's actually do it for the vine. I ain't gonna do it. Do it. What is a disgusting habit you have? We're not like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna give you two. One from when I was a kid and one now, because I just looked and I need to clean that. So basically basically my current disgusting habit now is whenever I kill bugs, like, I don't really mind killing bugs because I don't want you around me. Like, I don't like nature. I don't know how much I can tell you. I just don't like nature. I will kill bugs and I will leave it right there. And I will wait. And I will wait. Wait until like later, or like somebody comes to like check my room or like fix something in my room to clean it up. I don't feel like putting on mascara, so I'm not gonna do that, but we're gonna put on some highlight. What's another? What is the sexiest feature you love in the opposite gender? I love somebody who is intelligent and can hold a conversation, and I feel like that is so typical, but no, it's for real. It's the realies. Oh, you have to be able to hold a conversation, because I feel like constantly the people I talk to, like we always end up with what are you doing? I feel like that's so annoying, and I don't know, I just don't like it, and I think it's stupid. Yo, if you guys I think you guys should watch MegaClear for all my lady friends out there. She gave me this thing, like, this is a blush from MAC. I don't know what it's called. Format Frost A20, I don't know, but that's what it's called. But she like basically, like, one day my friend was like, girl, your nose is red. I was like, shoot, maybe I put a little too much. But she says that she likes to put blush on her nose because she likes to look sun-kissed. And I'm like, yo, that's literally like the best idea I've ever heard in my entire life. So I started doing it. And I just think it's so cute, you know, because I like to look sun-kissed too. But yeah. And what else? Oh, I would put, sometimes I like to be a little extra, you know what I'm saying? I like to be extra. I just like to like take an eyeliner, you know what I'm saying? I think this is typical, like all girls on Instagram like to do this, whatever. Can't talk when I'm doing it. Oh shoot, that's a little big, and I actually have a mole like right there, so, but the makeup covers it up, so. Then when it dries a little bit, you know what I'm saying, I take my stippling or buffing brush. Yeah, because that would, whatever. We don't care at this point.
And I just like, because it still has powder on it, just put it over. And that's all I do. And then I go with this. This is the White Wild MegaClear Brow and Lash Mascara. And I just put it on my brows. My sister, like, and I'm going to put it on my eyelashes too. This is my sister's. And I don't know if she knows I have it, but like, I done turned it brown already, sis. You don't need it no more, okay? So if you're watching this, you're not getting this back. I just want you to know. And yeah. Oh my gosh. Loving the lighting. It's so respectful of my efforts. My board is going to put this on. Our lashes. It's not going to really make a difference. That's why I like my Bad Gum Mascara from Benefit. Bless up to me for getting me that for my, it was Christmas, I think.
Yeah, that's it. We're just gonna take, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And now I gotta clean up this whole mess. Like, we're just gonna go like this and show you all the maquillaje. Porque yo hablo español. No, I don't. Well,
I'm not gonna discredit myself, yo, because I've been taking Spanish for 4 years, and for all those girls up there who like to be disrespectful and try to say that I don't know how to speak Spanish, I think I do.
That involves my sister.
Okay, I just go like this.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe to all my little friends. You're not little, but big up, big up, big up, big up. But yeah, I love y'all so much, and I hope you guys come back later. Bye.